Happy Friday. I hope everyone is having a great day. It's beautiful outside. And I wanted to come real quick to share a message. I got this message yesterday while I was, doing my daily morning ritual of of meditating and journaling and just being still and listening for messages and things like that. And the message that I got was that time does not exist, and to stay in the moment. I got the message that time does not exist and to stay in the moment. And I've heard that statement before. I mean, I've heard many people say it. I've seen it, sayings or quotes or whatever. But I feel like I'm a constant learner. I'm constantly a student of life, and I'm changing every day. So I might hear something but get something else out of it, and I felt like sharing it, that other people may be going through the same thing or may be able to identify with it also. And the reason why I'm really resonating with this currently is because I am now, you know, at a new chapter in my life, a new shift in a good way. And it's a different type of energy. It's a different type of world. And I'm really, taking it all in, and taking time for myself. And for someone like me who has always felt like there was not enough time, like, like I've always felt like that. Well, yes, I've always felt like that, like recently. Like I don't ever have time for me or time to, do this or do that or do that or do this. And now I'm at a space where I can control my time. That time is that time is on my side, but really time does not exist if you think about it. When you're really living for yourself, when you're really living in the moment, when you're really being true to what you want in life, time does not exist because you're not focused on being here, being there, being there, being there. And that's what I'm learning right now with this new energy. It felt weird initially. It felt really weird at first. It felt out of body. I'm telling you. It was real interesting. And I was really, during this past week, I really have been focusing on grounding myself. And I've been doing a good job of that for the past several weeks. But I've really been focusing on like grounding myself because this is the world that I'm embarking on is a brand new world, and I'm excited for it, and I'm anxious for it too. I'm feeling anxiety for it too. But that message really got to me yesterday. I was just like, wow. And the interesting thing about it is that that energy difference that I was feeling initially, I'm not feeling it like that anymore. And I feel like in life, you should never feel guilty for taking time for yourself, for sitting down and reading a book, or I feel like if it's for the benefit of yourself and for all, what's wrong? What's wrong with that? And I'm learning now that, let's say, like when you're working a regular 9 to 5 job, more than likely you're working for someone else and you're doing the works that you're assigned to do, or you're taking on the responsibilities that you were hired for, right? And you are on a certain type of time. Your time is kind of laid out for you in regards to that, unless you have a really flexible job. But I know for me, I felt like my job was taking over like other aspects of my life. And I feel like I feel like a lot of people feel like that. And I feel like that's not the life to live unless you're okay with that. But for me, it's just not natural. It was not natural for me at all. And, and now that I'm in a space where I'm able to work in a different type of way, that my lifestyle and what my mission and purpose is now cohesive. It comes together. It's like you're really living life. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's supposed to be. My mentor mentioned something really interesting. She was like, you think about it, When you think about um, when you think about working a 9 to 5, you leave you leave whatever is there, you leave it there. You know, when you get off of work, you leave it there, and that's it, right? That's what I did. Well, in this new, when you're working for yourself or working on your mission or your passion, it doesn't feel like that because it's meshed into your life, and that's natural. That's normal for me, and that's the way it's supposed to be in my eyes. And I am conscious enough to understand that it's a shift and a difference in that energy. And there's one part of me that want to be like, go do this, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. Okay, because you're out there and you're working for yourself now, so you gotta go and you gotta do this. But then there's a part of me that's saying, which is the part that I'm listening to, is to really take the time to feel that and to embrace what is all going on and all the feelings that you feel, and really embrace it and to take it in, and what you're doing, everything that you're doing. I know for me, I'm talking to myself. Everything that I'm doing is in a benefit for myself. It's in a benefit for my family. It's in a benefit for my business. It's in a benefit for my relationships with my husband. All of it is a benefit. All of it applies. All of it will create abundance. Even though in my eyes, I'm here to serve others, but also to serve myself. You feel me? And that's what I'm understanding now more so than ever. And it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. And this really been on my spirit all week. So I'm going to go ahead and share it now, because I'm really passionate about people taking control of their lives in a positive way. That we don't have to feel stuck. That we don't have to feel like every day is just a day of just nothing, and then that life just takes us on, And I didn't realize it back then, but I understand now that part of the reason why I changed my diet, and I understood it more when I became raw, part of the reason why I did it was to be more connected to the divine within me, the infinite creator, God, whichever you resonate with. That was one of the ways that connected me, and I didn't understand that until because I feel like it's all a journey, and I may have another epiphany about the reasonings, a week from now. It may change, and I'm understanding that, and I'm embracing those changes. You feel me? But I'm now understanding more so than ever that was part of the reason why I changed my diet to not eating any more meat. That was for me personally, to be more connected to myself, to be connected to others. And it's just a beautiful thing. And it just makes me understand the relationships that we have with people. So one of the things that I want to do, because I know there's so many people out there that really want to seriously change their lifestyle, that want to eat better for themselves, for their children, for their husbands, for their wives, or whatever like that. I understand that. I get that. And you may not know where to start. You may need support, So what I'm offering free consultations. I'm offering 3 people one free consultation. And it's a general health consultation. And I'm offering that for free. Because I've been there, where I wanted to change my diet, and I necessarily didn't have people around me that I can go to. But I did have one person. He's my husband, but he was at a distance. But still, you see how powerful that is, because I'm still doing what I'm doing, and I feel way better than I did back then. I feel way more at peace, and I appreciate that journey that I took to be here. So I'm offering 3 general health consultations, whether you just want to know more information, you want to know how to get started, whatever you decide, is up to you. So the first 3 people that send a message on the Infinite Nature page or on my personal page, the first 3 people that send a direct, like an actual message, not an actual comment, not the first people who make a comment, but actually send a message to the Infinite Nature page or on my personal Facebook page. The first 3 people, they get 1 free consultation. And I'm going to take it even further because I got this nagging feeling in me, which was my gut. And it said that the 4th person who sends me a message on my personal page or on Infinite Nature page, the 4th person that does that, they get not only a free consultation, but a personalized meal plan. And what's the good about that meal plan is that it's for you. And what happens is that you will get the 4th person will get a questionnaire, and the questionnaire will have all it has some questions on there, so you could take your time to really answer it, because I really want to get more. I really like to get more insight on people and their relationships with food, because I really feel like in order to really reach a level of balance or a level of just a certain level of peace or a level where you just feel, your level of healthy, I feel like it's important to get to the root cause. So the questionnaire will give me a better insight and also you a better insight. Because sometimes when you answer your questions, it makes you think, wow, I never thought about that. But I'm glad I answered that question, because now it gives me more clarity about myself. So that gives me more insight about you before the consultation. And then we could come together and discuss and, tell me what it can go whatever way you want it to go. But it also gives me insight on your habits, how you eat, what you eat, who influences you, what influenced you, or whatever like that. And you can start where you are. We can start where you are. You don't have to be vegan. You don't have to be vegetarian. It doesn't matter. I'm all for just being healthy options, healthy alternatives that we have the power to heal ourselves, that we can do that. Okay. So yeah, the 4th person gets not only a free consultation, but they get a personal meal plan. So that comes with a questionnaire that you will answer before the consultation, so that I can get more insight and you can have more insight of yourself. And then from there, we have the consultation, and then I have more of a better view of what type of meal plan will be best for you to start you on your journey of taking a stand for your health and your family and for the community, So I've said a lot so far, but I'm going to make another video, because there's been so much going on with the world right now. And that's why it's so imperative right now that we get our minds right, we get our bodies right, we get our spirits right, because there is so much going on. And do not get wrapped up into that media. Do not get wrapped up in TV, into that ratchet music. Maybe I should, I'm getting off. Okay. Just don't get so engulfed in that, because we gotta get our minds right. We gotta get our stuff right. But like I said before, the first 4 people that send me messages, the first 3 people they each get a free consultation. And the 4th person gets a consultation with a personalized meal plan, where you answer a questionnaire, I get more insight, you get more insight of yourself, and we have the consultation, and then you get a meal plan that's personalized just for you. And you would think the first person would get the consultation, that consultation, the personalized meal plan, but no. I'm doing the 4th person, because I feel like things happen not when you expect it to, but right on time. That's what I feel like. But that's all I wanted to share for today. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to send a message. Have a great day.